Good evening, happy weekend. Hope all is well to everybody. Tonight I'm going to be doing a video and a live stream and presentation. We're talking about how to professionally write that follow-up letter to the employer once you submit your resume, get the interview, how to write that follow-up to make sure you stand out and you get the second round interview or another callback or possibly even the job. So we'll be right back, folks. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. This is Wine and FaceTime, episode 6, season 3. And today I'm talking about how to follow up after you do an interview to let a job know you're really interested in the job and you want them to be remembering you, or you want to make sure that you're one of the candidates they're going to choose prior to the end of the interview results. So this is what I've created for you guys to show you guys step by step what I think you guys can do. If you know, you know. So here we are. I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to write a thank you follow-up email after you had an interview. So I already put my prompt in ChatGPT. I pretty much asked ChatGPT to write me a thank you letter for the interview. So this is the interview letter they provided me. I'm going to scroll slowly. You can take a scroll at and view what they're saying. If you don't like anything. I'm sorry, guys. It sounded like there was some feedback in the back of that video. I'm not sure if you heard it. If you heard some feedback in the back of that video, you're watching live, please put a 1 in the chat if you heard feedback. Put a 2 in the chat if you did not hear feedback. I'm going to try to play that once more. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. This is Wine and FaceTime, episode 6, season 3. And today I'm talking about how to follow up after you do an interview to let a job know you're really interested in the job and you want them to be remembering you, or you want to make sure that you're one of the candidates they're going to choose prior to the end of the interview results. So this is what I've created for you guys to show you guys step by step what I think you guys can do. If you know, you know. So here we are. I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to write a thank you follow-up email after you had an interview. So I already put my prompt in ChatGPT. I pretty much asked ChatGPT to write me a thank you letter for the interview. So this is the interview letter they provided me. I'm going to scroll slowly. You can take a scroll at and view what they're saying. If you don't like anything here, you can edit it. I'll show you how to do that later. But this is a pretty much generic template they created for me. I'm going to use this template. I'm going to copy this entire content into a Microsoft Word document and show you what I do with it. So this is my new document. I'm going to just copy and paste it here. I'm going to name it letter. And once I get into this, I'm going to swap out information that does not relate to me or that I do not mean and put in something different. I'm going to touch on the key points we should make edits at as well. So right here for the subject, you can change the subject or remove that. For dear interview, write the hiring manager instead. You can put the company name you interviewed for, where we see company names in brackets, and your name, write your actual name. So my name would be Dreadlock Diaries, or Grapevine, that would be the name I would use, or my government name, Cashel, Hannah Montana, whatever you want to call it. Once the letter is to your liking, you save it and you send an email. I'm going to show you how to use ChatGPT to write a thank you follow-up email. So now what you're going to do is copy and paste your Word document of your thank you letter into an actual email. So you're going to select all or copy and paste it with your cursor. Open up a Word document and you're going to paste it into the body of the document, and you're going to be sure to... Oh, okay, so I realized there is an overlap in my video. So pretty much I'm gonna stop the video right there. Good evening, Jose. How are you? Pretty much what I showed you guys so far in that video was pretty much how to follow up and let a job you're really interested. Thank you, Jose. I've noticed that you're really interested. So the best thing you can do is go to Pinterest.com. You guys can type in follow up email for a job interview, and they'll provide you a template. Sometimes they're free. You can download the template, screenshot it, copy and paste it, write side by side working word, and pretty much include your employer you're applying to, that you have an interview with, your name, your email, your phone number, the date, your contact, putting in the contact of the person you interview with, their phone number, their email, their name, the business address, all of that information. Write in the body of your message, your letter to the employer, let them know the things you enjoyed about the interview, if there was anything that stood out. Write why you want the job, write about your skills and your assets you can bring to the table for the position. Highlight some of your core skills that you saw in the job description that the job requested you to have. In addition to that, thank them for the interview. Let them know you didn't go for, applying to them, being a part of their company. Make sure you put your contact in the email and the letter, your phone number, your email. Let them know why you're interested and follow up with them the day of your interview. After that interview, if you don't hear anything, I would say give it a week. After a week, if you don't hear anything, I would feel comfortable calling the HR person, the recruiter, the phone number, the contact, the email you have of anybody who sent you communication regarding your interview, and follow up verbally. After that second follow up verbally, if you don't hear anything, it's fair to say that either the job party is not interested or really backed up or and busy and they haven't had a chance to get to your application. But for all this worth it, again, if you saw my prior videos last week on how to follow up on LinkedIn, how to follow the recruiter, how to do your resume, how to do your cover letter, we have many options for you that you can it all depends on your willpower and your determination to really make it and succeed and say you want a job. Nothing you have to apply for the first job that falls you or any first job that falls you. When you really want something, you can be focused and really get you ahead. So I definitely want to take a moment to shout out the subscribers. In the last 2 days, before I get into anything more, in the last 2 days, I think I got over 100 subscribers for videos that I posted maybe over 3 months ago, and I'm just really surprised to see that that video is really just kind of traction. I'm so grateful at the same time that the video is doing that kind of traction because I definitely want this channel to grow. So I want to send a big shout out to all the new subscribers I have on the channel. Everybody who keeps hitting the subscribe button, everybody who likes the short content videos, everybody who likes the live forum, everybody who likes all the content they're seeing, whether it's the Tasha K video that I just put up that has over 36,000 views, or any of the other short videos that are really interesting and funny. I want to just send a really big shout out to all of those people that just continue to hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for helping my small channel grow so quickly. I'm really grateful for it. Humbly grateful. Thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. If you have any ideas for content I think you want to hear about, please let me know in the comments in the chat. This is for the returning viewers, the unique viewers, the cloud watchers, people that catch us in a replay. If you have any ideas for content, please put it out there in the comments. I'll definitely look into it. So thank you so much. Just wanted to get that out there really really quickly. And again, this is the channel. Take a picture, pause this video at NY Grapevine. This is the channel. So really appreciate all the love and support, guys. I really do. But getting back into my main conversation, how to professionally write that thank you letter or that follow-up letter after the interview. Find you a nice resource. Again, you can go to Pinterest, you can go to Google. You can actually use things like Fiverr.com. There's various templates you can get. You can straight up use your own brain and write what you really found interesting about the job that really was memorable for you. Anything that sparked, comedy or, engagement or intrigue in your interview, definitely put that in your follow-up email. Let the employer know just how much you appreciated them taking the time out. Let the employer know just the things that you feel that you really loved about the job that really made you want to apply for the job. Let the employer know the sincere, genuine facts that really made you say, "I'm gonna write this cover letter in this email and this resume, and answer all these questions and do this assessment, and get a suit and the outfit to get prepared." Like, let the employer know all the reasons why you chose this company and why you want to work there. And if you do that in a professional way, in a nice letter template, whether it's PDF or Microsoft Word, professionally, within a day or two of the interview, do the follow up within a week, second follow up in another week, possible phone call. I'm definitely guarantee you that the employer will take a chance to look at your resume, your cover to say if they missed you by accident, if they really want you, and they will give you that attention to let you know if you should stop reaching out to them or not. I definitely highly recommend it. If you guys know, I was out of work for like 7 months and I was putting in 10 applications a day, 10 cover letters, 10 resumes, doing 10 assessments, going to job fairs, open houses, talking to people, sending my resume to people, asking people to redo my resume, paying for resumes to be redone. It's a lot of work when you're out of work and trying to get on your feet. And sometimes you feel like none of the applications are going through or no one's looking at them. So there are definitely ways to get your applications and your interest and your information and your excitement in front of these employers if you just follow some of these tips. Again, if you don't believe me, you can Google them. Go on TikTok, Instagram. You'll see people talking about the same things, the same tactics, the same strategies to make sure that employers know you're interested. You're trying to follow up, and you want them to know that you applied and you want to get a status on where you sit with them as a possible employee. So those are my tips, from me to you. Definitely try them. Everything doesn't work for everybody, but again, if you're doing the AI resumes, if you're definitely putting in the keywords and matching your resumes with the job descriptions and matching your skill sets and making sure that you have at least more than half of what they want or more. You know how to professionally educate that, or indicate that specifically, not educate that, but you know how to indicate that on your cover letter and your resume. You know how to follow up professionally. I guarantee you'll get a phone call back. There's about 4 jobs in my lifetime that I did all of this for, and I definitely got a call back, whether it's a call back saying, we'll be moving forward with you, or a call back saying that, we will not be moving forward with you. But it's definitely a way to get your hands and the employer in front of your resume for the application you put in, for them to say why they haven't reached out to you or why they haven't communicated. And I guarantee you'll get an answer. Whether it's the answer you want is another question for the day, but I'm definitely guarantee you'll get an information regarding, if they'll be moving forward with you or not. And that's the goal. So you're not spending so much time waiting on one employer, one job, one, specific, prospective job that you really, really like. And you're putting multiple eggs in multiple baskets and making sure you're using the same strategy for each job so you can definitely land you something sooner than later. Sometimes, later is so late that, we get desperate and, things get real, but, there is a method to the madness, and it's not like old school going to a job and getting a paper and a pen and filling out an application in the office. That is not today's world. We're definitely AI, technology kind of world right now. So everything is, if it's passing, the specific, test skin, computer skills and frames of the right strategies to get to the recruiter, to get to the employer. So if your resume is not set up the right way, if your cover letter is not set up the right way, if you don't have the right terms, technologies, keywords, skill sets, grammar, punctuation, grammatically free documentation, you're probably not getting to the next step of the job. And we don't want to get to the next step of the job, right? So that's the purpose of this stream, how to professionally write you a letter that will get to the employer so they can know that you're still following up on the job you interviewed for. You would like to know where you stand in the position. So again, using templates from Pinterest, going to ChatGPT, typing in a ChatGPT prompt to write me a thank you letter for the interview is all you need to get a template for you for free that you can freestyle and free text to your liking to send to the employer of your interest that you interview with, to let them know, hey, I'm still here. I'm still looking forward to this job. Are you still considering me or not? And again, in your letter, you're going to put why you want to work there. You're going to put what you found interesting in your interview, whether it was something funny, silly, comical, intriguing, interesting to you while you guys were interviewing, whether it was in Zoom or in person. You're going to put some things that you can offer the job. You're going to talk about your skill sets, your assets, your strengths, your weaknesses, all the things that make you the best candidate. You're going to talk about, why you want to work there again. I've already said that. And just really let them know, like, you're the best person, and putting all your great strengths out there on paper to let them know I'm the best person for the job and I'm following up. I don't care if other candidates are not following up. And again, this is something a lot of people don't do. A lot of people do not follow up after the job interview. They do not follow up after they send the resume. They just figure if they don't call me, they don't email me, they don't text me, they didn't want me, and that is a lie. Most job people that get jobs, they get the job because they follow up and they're consistent, and they don't, just forget about it. They follow up in emails, they follow up in calls. Sometimes they even follow up in person just to make sure, like, hey, did you get that resume and that cover that I sent? I applied 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 times. Y'all didn't call me yet. And again, I know some people out here may be saying, oh, that's stupid. If you put that many applications, they didn't call you, they didn't want you. But that's not necessarily the case. Sometimes, it's a holiday season, it's a short staffing. There are several factors that can go into why a job may not be calling you. It may not mean because they don't want you. It just means because they may be backed up, delayed, busy, short staff. Could have had downing, computer errors, technology. Things happen, life happens. So you can't necessarily assume because a job didn't call you back in a week or a month or 2 months or 3 months that they don't want you. In today's world, although we're really technology fancy and everything, you still have a lot of human error delays and life crises and glitches and things that just happen. If you're still listening right now, you like the information, you hear something of value, interest, please make sure you put a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. Yes, so that's my advice from me to you. Again, everything does work for everybody, but there are a lot of tactics and strategies to make sure you get what you want to get. And it's very obtainable. You put your mind to it. You do anything you want to put your mind to it. I definitely feel like, it's worked for me and many other people. I've definitely seen people do live streams like this, about this on TikTok and Instagram, and have hundreds and thousands of people watching, taking notes at home behind the scenes. And this is actually how I got kind of this information. I started applying again. I saw that actually worked. So again, if you're out of work, you're looking for work, you feel like you can't find a job, definitely go back to those jobs you applied to previously within the last, 30, 60, or 90 days, and send that follow-up email, send that follow-up letter. Go to ChatGPT, put in the prompt how to write a follow-up letter for a job interview, or go to Pinterest and look for a template on how to write a follow-up letter after an interview, and take those letters and you tweak them to your likings so they can fit your need for your job, for your skills, for your company needs and everything for you. You change it all around, and I guarantee you'll get some kind of communication, whether the job is interested, or they're not. So again, you got to be prepared for both answers. They want you or they don't want you. But the whole goal is to know to keep moving forward and not wait for that one specific job, because there are other things out in the sea. There's definitely other things out the sea. There's definitely other opportunities. So again, you got to do what you got to do. Good evening, Irby. How you doing? Good to see you. So if you guys know any specific strategies, if you guys know any specific ways to, get the job, or any tactics to help you get a job that I have not mentioned, please feel free to put those things out in the chat right now. I'm gonna actually drop the link to the chat right now as well, so people can come up on the panel and discuss things that they feel they've done that's helped them, get jobs in the past, and they feel it's solid proof. It works all the time for them. So, if we all have different experiences, but again, there can be certain people that have a whole different strategy on how to do this, and it's not anything I'm talking about right now. So this is me talking to you guys. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think about what I'm talking about. If you'd like to come up on a platform to talk one-on-one and share some things live with me, you have the opportunity to do so. Please, this is a positive stream. No scam, no spam, no nudity, none of that. Fair use, full disclaimer. Safe space. We're out here doing professional talking only. We're not doing talking of any kind of crazy, inappropriate, ratchet, ghetto-ness of any kind. This is a professional stream. And again, I want to shout out all the new subscribers. Again, I got over like 100 subscribers in like a 3-day stretch, and I can't believe I got all of those subscribers from a 3-month-old video. So thank you guys so much. It is your girl over here on the NY Grapevine, showing y'all love and support here with another video for Wine and FaceTime. This is episode 6 of season 3. I will definitely catch you guys on the next video. Peace out, much love, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.